Boom, we are up, baby.
Boom,
Damn,
man.
that was quick as hell.
I told you it was quick. I knew it was gonna be quick. Like there's no 30 seconds, so it's like boom, right
I
in
need
your
at least
face.
a good 15, bro.
Right, all right. So ain't no countdown this time around. All right, so everybody, welcome back to the latest edition of the Broken Millennials podcast. My name is Evan, along with my co-hosts JB and Paul, aka Pookie, aka P Rock, aka
AKA half a hundred bagel.
Love
AKA
you,
cough,
Pookie.
cough, cough.
Love you, Pookie.
Love you, Pookie.
Where is that girl, by the way, too? What the fuck is she?
Oh, who knows? Who knows? But yeah, so this latest episode. So we've been off for a few weeks because due to the holidays and as you guys
Sicknesses.
Sicknesses, winter break, work,
still dealing
everything.
with this freaking cough. So yeah, so make sure you guys following us on YouTube, Broken Millennials Podcast, TikTok, Broken Millennials Podcast, Facebook, Broken Millennials Podcast,
Pornhub, Broken Millennials Podcast. What?
OnlyFans, Broken Millennials Podcast.
Twitch only or Broken Millennials Podcast. What else do we got?
The new Lemonade app that's replacing
Oh,
TikTok.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Threads.
Well, hopefully hopefully TikTok won't get canceled. But
Yeah,
we're gonna
you
segue
gotta
right into wrestling because y'all were had a in-depth conversation, and I'm just sitting here so I don't get fined. So y'all can continue on it. Y'all, we're talking about the beginning or the first year of Triple H's in charge, I guess we'll call it. Him being in charge in the last year of Vince McMahon's, and is a night and day comparison. And you guys were talking about how Vince McMahon was trying to start up another wrestling company again. And Jeremy, you mentioned that he's got equipment, he's got a place, and apparently he's got a roster. And Paul,
is there any like leaks of who's on it or what the name's gonna be or anything like that?
There are no leaks as of now. I got this from a Wrestling Observer. They said Vince McMahon, after these SEC allegations have all been done with, he's starting up. He's got a studio. He's got a roster. He's got a crew that he's willing and ready to kind of get his own wrestling show back together. I thought this was just going to be like another TV show, but no. I think he wants to get wrestling back together.
Wow.
There's no set roster, although there are rumors and rumblings that he's probably going to go and lean towards the old school type of wrestlers, because Ric Flair still says he wants another fight.
Well, there's so many wrestlers now that even say like the difference between Trips and him is like night and day in a good way, because they didn't like Vince, and Vince didn't use him properly. They didn't like the way their character developed or the way he wanted to use them. But Triple H is more creative. So
I do think. Do you guys think that a lot of the old WWE superstars or stars that were cut, do you think Vince is going to try and be like, "Hey, come over here, get you another shot"? Kind of like, I don't want to say picking up scraps because that implies that they were bad, but just kind of picking up the ones that aren't undrafted or free agents, should I say?
It's all about money, because AEW can easily scoop up the ones that they want to. But if they don't want them, then Vince could get them. Then that's like
get them
bad. If AEW don't want you, it's bad.
What's so weird is the simple fact that Vince has had this long run. He has had good and bad relationships with a lot of wrestlers. So if anything, it is the hardcore ride or die Vince wrestling group that is going to stick with him once he does this new wrestling company. It's like, you've been good to me for 10, 15 years. Yeah, I'm going to ride with you on this one. Forget what Triple H and Tony Khan are talking about.
I just don't know what TV company will deal with his bullshit again. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I was just going to say Tubi.
Damn.
Vince McMahon on Tubi.
Fubo. What?
You pay
$2 wrestling.
You pay $2 on Tubi.
Get that motherfucker on Sling.
Sling, whatever you want. But I do want to talk about just like the update on WWE on Netflix. I've been catching all that stuff. How you guys been liking WWE on Netflix?
Paul, you want to start?
Yeah, obviously it's only the one, but they hyped it up way too much as like a like a low line pay-per-view, and it shouldn't have been hyped up like that.
Yes, thank you.
Because they promised all this shit and they got some of it, but some of the legends didn't pop up. Like, for instance, they were supposed, like, when Taker came out with Rhea,
Mm-hmm.
that was supposed to be Becky's spot. Becky was supposed to challenge Liv for the belt and win it. And I guess something went down, probably money talks or whatever. But that happened, and then, like, I don't know, it's just, it wasn't bad by any means. It's cool now because they don't have a time constraint. They can run over. If they run over, they can do whatever the fuck they want. And we didn't really see anything more edgier, but that's only the first episode. So, I mean, I'm sure there's more shit to go. It wasn't bad, though. It was just like a more hyped up Raw.
I saw,
you know,
I saw Solo and Roman going at it for
like the card was all right, but like
it was
same
missing
shit
something.
we've been seeing. Like, people are getting tired of Rhea and Liv, which I'm glad. I hope this is the last match.
I
of
think
Rhea
it
and
is.
Liv. Like,
Yeah.
fuck, man, it's been going on for a while.
I feel
And
like
then I like
Bloodline
the
stuff's gonna
CM Punk
continue.
and Seth match was really good, and yeah. Other than that, the other ones were this, like, Roman and Solo was cool. I don't think it should have opened.
Nope.
I think
It
it
should not have.
I mean, I don't honestly. I think the Seth and CM should have stayed as main event. That's just me. But I don't think Solo and Roman should open. I think it should have been like Rhea and Liv or something like that, you know. But, you know, it wasn't bad. I think it's definitely going to be interesting what they do, what they can do now. And, you know, it'll be cool.
Evan, what were you saying?
I was just gonna say, I just saw, I saw clips, but like with the bloodline stuff, I feel like I saw another clip that Fatu and Tongaloa went after Heyman, and then Jimmy saved him or whatever. So I feel like this bloodline stuff is not going to be as like a main thing. It's going to kind of be like trickling and kind of stringing along. It's not going to be like a main story. It's going to kind of be more behind the scenes. But I think
we still got two. We still got two out there that are going to come in, which is stupid. But you got
like
one of them's in, I think, Ring of Honor or something. The other ones, I don't know where he is, but
not to mention the ladies as well too. That's working out at NXT right now. So you got a lot.
There's a couple of NXT chicks that are really fucking good, like Cora Jade, Roxanne Perez. They're main roster. Like,
Roxanne, I think, is headed to the main roster.
Yeah, I think Cora Jade should too. She's too fucking good. Yeah. Honestly, at some points, NXT is a better show than both Raw and SmackDown.
Sometimes. I'll give them credit for that. Sometimes they are. I didn't think Netflix on Raw wasn't that bad. As you said, Paul, I think it was a little bit overhyped as much as they were doing it for. And some of the superstars that they gave you, I thought that, like, it was a little too much. Like, you could have held back just a little bit, especially with all the crowd work that you did with celebrities that were out there just showing up. Also, stop bringing up Hulk Hogan out here. Like, we don't need this.
Motherfucker got booed out.
He got booed out of this arena.
I was just gonna ask you guys, how do you guys feel about Mr. Hogan hopping out there?
There's no need.
You didn't. My thing is, like, what? Mankind wasn't available. Bret Hart wasn't available. Stone Cold. Hell, Kevin Nash. I'll take Kevin Nash at this point. Like, I don't need Hulk Hogan out there.
No.
And to back up the Becky thing, the Becky spot, her contract didn't get signed until Tuesday. So that's why she wasn't able to do the whole Raw thing, how they were setting it up. But I believe she will make an appearance at the Royal Rumble to basically come out as one of the women entrants.
I just don't think she should win the belt again. Like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give it to her off the back.
No,
like,
that's what they, I guess, was gonna happen. I'm like, why would you give her the belt again? Like, Jesus, there's so many other deserving people than her.
Actually, I'm kind of sick of seeing Rhea with the belt right now. Putting on,
yeah, but then
I like Rhea, but like,
fucking good not to put the belt on her. Like, no one can.
That's true.
No, Liv shouldn't have had the belt in the first place. Only reason was because of the injury. So no one can really step up to her unless you're gonna try to pit Bianca or Jade against her. Those are the only two that can physically match up with her.
I think Jade and Bianca are gonna have a feud that's gonna last
They
like
should.
a while
They
right
should.
now. But I like Rhea. She is the most deserving of the title right now. Like she's the best in the women's division. But it's just like I can see that belt on someone else, someone who is a little bit more deserving, who is going to get a bigger push, who's
Like
kind of
who?
lower on the card right now.
Who do you think?
Myself personally,
Mm-hmm.
it's probably a terrible choice, but Mia, I don't even know if she goes by that anymore.
Minchin?
Michin, yeah, whatever.
You
Mia
think
Yim
she
Michin.
deserves it?
I think she deserves a push, a bigger push, because you already put the strap on Tiffany Stratton. So, like, I'm loving that right now as it is.
What about Bailey?
No.
Bailey's had a long run,
Io?
though, man. She just needs some build up.
Io, fuck Io.
I don't like Io. Raquel, but she hasn't wrestled that much coming back.
There's not really another prominent woman wrestler out right now.
That's why you need
that
some
doesn't have the belt
call-ups
already. Because Chelsea Green is good as U.S. champ. Let her keep that. You know, who's the IC champ?
I don't think they crowned that yet.
I don't know.
I think Nat was still in the pursuit of that, which just give her a belt because like she's just in the middle of limbo.
Well, like, honestly, if you narrow it down, there's not really a lot of like deserving good women wrestlers out there right now that doesn't already have a belt or in contention for a belt. But it shouldn't go back to Liv. It's like I think Rhea and like probably I don't know, a couple other NXT people deserve a shot too.
Like I said, Roxanne Perez, if you're gonna call her up, boom, make her a top person in the women's division that could actually sit here and challenge someone.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Jade is up to par to go up against Rhea for a title like this.
But especially
right now.
She's one of the few people that can match up with her physically.
Yes.
Or out physical her, which is insane. So she's the only one. Her and Bianca maybe.
Yeah,
but I don't think
it's
they
too early.
want to try to branch off what Jade and Bianca will have. So,
yeah.
I mean, the possibilities could be endless, you know.
Yeah.
So we'll see. And then obviously you got LA and
Errol.
And how do you pronounce his name? Is it Akamura?
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah.
I don't like his new character though. I'm sorry. No, I don't like this.
His entrance is sick.
No, his entrance was sick. This is just odd. I don't like this samurai warrior type of demon
it's
shit.
Different. No. He's more darker. I like it. I
don't mind him being dark, but like this is just off-putting.
I get what you're saying. I get it, but like, dude, come on, you can't. It's Shinsuke, man.
Like I like the Michael Jackson Shinsuke Nakamura. Like that shit was dope.
Yeah, we need this bad. I like the badass Shinsuke. It's kind of cool.
Dude, what are you doing with LA Knight? Because I thought this dude had like a huge push. Like what? Like is he in line to get a title? Will he be main for like Elimination Chamber?
He had a title. He had a title.
He had, but like I'm talking about like a heavyweight title.
Oh no, he ain't. He's okay.
I feel like
I as much as I love LA, he's not a title guy.
Yeah,
really.
He's like a mid-card guy, like where he's been. I think he lost his shot when didn't he faced Roman, right?
He did, but that was like
that was his shot. That was his main title shot.
You just gonna give him the one and just be like, all right, you're done. One and done, you're out.
I mean, clearly they didn't give a fuck. So I don't think he's main title guy.
Is Jay main title guy?
Jay is for sure. But the problem you have now is Cody. Jay is wildly more popular than Cody is, in my opinion, right now. As of right now.
Is he?
But do you see the arena when fucking Jay does this shit?
I mean, who's selling more merch though, Jay or Cody?
Jay?
I think it's Cody.
No, Jay.
I still think it's Cody, man. He's got that John Cena effect.
Yeah, but Jay has that Jay effect now. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. All right, so Jay, I think, is more electric, right? When he enters into the arena, it's like when CM came back in like 2023. There's just that pop that happens every single time. Like you saw it in France, right? When Jay came in.
Oh yeah,
insane, right?
But like,
but with Cody
has that same effect with the but like, you don't see motherfuckers go like this the whole fucking arena. Like that's insane. Like to the point where if you notice when he had his first comeback with Roman and Jimmy, and the Roman was looking around, everybody going like this, he was just like, damn. Like he wasn't expecting it. So Jay needs, I like how we got the IC belt. Cool, great, wonderful. He needs a main title push. Like one of the two. I don't think he can beat Gunther. I don't think he could leave Gunther alone. Like he's
leave Gunther alone.
That's a Damian Priest battle. That Damian and him are the only two that can fight each other.
Dude.
But Jay, if he wasn't friends with Cody, it would be a whole different thing.
But I think how they can set it up to like protect their friendship is Cody loses it, Jay comes in and gets the title.
You know, or just make Cody heel like they've been trying, like they've been
slowly trying to build up.
They need to get him a heel, and then Jay can fight him properly.
But would you think fans would turn on him, like if he became that heel type person? Like I think, you know, fans still love him so much that it wouldn't even matter anymore. At this point.
They would give him the baby heel treatment, like The Rock or Stone Cold. Like, yeah, he's a heel, but
like,
baby.
He's a heel, but you love him.
People love fucking Stone Cold, you know.
What if this whole, you know, Rock and Cody thing is all BS? Like The Rock is playing nice guy, trying to, you know, be like, all right, you know, Cody, you're my good guy, you're my friend, and then Cody switches on him and attacks The Rock. So now you built up The Rock to be a babyface. Now switching it to heel with Cody.
Because as of right now, what is going to be at WrestleMania 41 is Roman and Cody. Again. We don't want that.
I'm sick of it.
No one wants that.
They've been, yeah.
No one wants Roman. I mean, people are hyped that he's back. Past that, like, we don't need another run with him as champ again. It's over. You've done it 1,300 days. Like, you don't need another 1,000-day run again. Like, fucking
1,300 more. Let's go.
Right. Like, we need. And Cody, as much as I love Cody, it's been too long for Cody.
I agree with that.
Personally,
it was nice at WrestleMania.
You can only fight the Bloodline and their members so many times, and you can only team up with them so many times, to the point now where you got Randy Orton and Kevin Owens fighting you because of it. And Orton deserves another title shot. Get him in 16th at least. Try to.
You think
get Randy involved whenever Randy comes back. It's probably going to beat Rumble. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Do you think, all right, now where does Cena fit into all this? Do you think Cena's going to get another?
Cena already said this is what he said. This is not what's going to happen. He said there's no plans in him getting the title. Bullshit.
Yeah, it's bullshit. That's such bullshit.
It's such bullshit. I think the only possible thing is Cody turns heel, goes against John Cena. That's that if they want to do it that route.
I think a Royal Rumble would be a good place to set that up. Have Cody and John like the last two.
I don't think Cody's going to be in.
Yeah, Cody's not in it. So John will be.
Roman is though. Roman's going to.
Yeah, Roman has said.
But I feel like they can. Yeah, Paul, I agree with you. They can set it up to where Cody is just he's so pissed at KO and he's so pissed at everything, and then he turns babyface heel, and then John Cena like is the I'll call him the
Well, the
humbler.
thing is, they
the
already
peacemaker.
teased Cody going heel when he faced Kevin
peacemaker.
Owens and did the chair shot. That chair shot with any other heel or any other babyface would have turned him heel. But because of the fact that he's an uber fucking baby, he's not really a heel yet. He only did the chair shot because it was his last resort at putting down Kevin. But in any other fucking match, that's when he turned heel. But he's not. So he needs to do one more egregious fucking shit to somebody to get him to the point where, okay, we can call him heel. And they haven't done it yet. I don't think they will do it until maybe Rumble, maybe after that.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe like Cody pops in at Rumble at some point.
But you still got Elimination Chamber after Rumble too. That some shit can happen there because John Cena is going to be in all of them. John Cena is going to wrestle the whole fucking year, almost every show. So
he'll be on every single pay-per-view. But
yep.
I don't know. I kind of like what you were saying as well, Evan. Like, what if Cody comes out there and maybe costs John Cena the Rumble?
No, I'm sure.
Like with that switch up things to make it a little heelish a little bit.
That will
maybe Cena's 29 and then Cody's 30 or like whatever.
Like say it comes down to Roman and John in the last two of the Rumble, and then you see Cody get pissed off and just yank John Cena out. That at that moment he would be a heel.
See?
I like that.
That's a good idea.
Then that sets up like the whole 41 WrestleMania 41.
Yeah.
But the only way to get that to work is you got to have John Cena win though. Because if Roman wins, he gets the challenge for the belt. John Cena still needs to win. So maybe
I think John just wants that one last title shot or that title opportunity to get it, and that's it.
Maybe instead of yanking John out, he yanks out Roman, and Roman gets pissed off because he caused it.
Or, Paul, to your idea, maybe he tries to yank John out. John looks and be like, John doesn't go out, right? And then he looks at Cody like, what the fuck are you doing? You almost cost me the match. Turns, gets Roman out. John wins. And then it's a stare down between John and Cody. And Cody's like, dang, I almost got you. John's like, oh, you almost got me. I'll see you soon.
He
or whatever.
Points to the fucking sign.
Right, exactly. Like they can set it up that way to where Cody almost cost John, and John's like, yo, what's going on? And then they can do this storyline where Jay, Jimmy, Sammy, Jay goes to Cody like, yo, what you doing, Oos? Like,
another thing that pisses me off is the way they haven't handled Bo Dallas and all that shit.
The Wyatt
Uncle
Six.
Howdy. They haven't. Where they been?
That's my thing. Like, you gave them all this hype up with the intros and the vignettes and everything like that. You've seen little from them so far, and
then you
it's getting to a certain
New
point,
Day
you're going to forget about them.
Don't use him yet either. You haven't used New Day, then heel New Day yet. Like, come on.
You're going to forget about them in a second if you don't do something with
them. People
are
already forgetting about the Wyatt Six.
I forgot about them. I'm like, I know they're there, but like they're not there.
Man.
Dude, it's like an all-star roster. You have so much talent. It's like the Lions, right? You got so much talent everywhere. It's like, how do you use everybody effectively?
But you make these. So the thing is about the Wyatt Six, you make the introduction as they don't like people going against family. And you target Chad Gable. Cool. Okay. That kind of went on for a little longer than it should have. Mm-hmm. But you still, at the end of the day, finished it. You got to go on to the next person. The next person they chose is The Miz. Like, come on. There's plenty of other wrestlers who've gone against friends or family that you could fucking.
White Six, New Day.
Like,
White Six, New Day.
Fucking easy. Your pick Xavier or Kofi or both. Don't just not use them anymore because you have nothing for them.
I like that, especially given the fact with the whole New Day Appreciation Day when they just kind of shit on Big E and then he left, looked like he was crying or whatever. Like, what if the Wyatt Six, as you said, go after the New Day and then Big E has to step in and come and try and save them and they kind of rekindle this New Day bond back together?
Yeah, but like you can't just introduce these motherfuckers and not just like, all right, we gotta
do nothing with them.
Like, you gotta honor. You want to honor Bray Wyatt, you did, but like continue his legacy. Come on, man. Bray Wyatt was way wildly too talented not to fucking keep him in the spotlight. Like, keep it going. Like, Bo Dallas is really fucking good now too, and the other wrestlers you have in the six are not bad either. So.
Yeah, those are quality wrestlers that you have in this faction, but
right.
like you said, you just
and then
need
you
to do something with
Alexa
them.
Bliss out there that could easily come in and fucking do something too, not just with the Wyatt Six, but in general. She is wildly talented. Charlotte Flair, haven't seen her. Probably going to see her at the Rumble.
I mean, we haven't seen her, but we have seen her on Instagram posting half naked bikini pictures all day. Like, can you get in the gym and just bring your ass back to the ring? Like, come on.
Like, yeah, it's the same thing with Alexa Bliss. You've seen her post
mommy pictures all the
baby,
time. Yeah,
but she's working out and getting ready, and it's like, come on, man.
All right.
Yeah, we haven't talked about anything on our rundown.
It's good. No, this is
been
good.
Talking about wrestling the past 20 minutes.
We can fill up this entire time, but I just want to make sure that we get enough time for all the other topics. But yeah, that was a good conversation. I'd be very curious to see Royal Rumble's coming up here, and I'll be sure to let y'all know. Like, obviously, you guys will be watching it, but the in crowd experience, I'll be very curious to see what that's.
Oh, yeah, because you're going to Rumble.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm very excited. I've never been to a live event like that, and I can't freaking wait. I want to go to a regular one like Raw and SmackDown. I want to go to a regular one, but see the way them tickets are set up.
Bank account is you got checking the savings.
Yeah, it's a hot ticket in town right now, just like the Lions. Hell, like those season tickets are going up, bro. Red Wings too. Did you hear about that?
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, they are starting to jack up the Red Wings prices. Yeah, for all the season ticket holders. Yeah, you're getting fucked.
Sure, the Tigers made that. The Carricker Park has that new home plate club.
I seen that shit, man. Come on.
So the excuse to charge $300 for a ticket. Like, come on, man.
Win some more games. Bring in some new talent roster. Like, come on.
I mean, we made the playoffs, but like.
We made the playoffs, but we needed the talent there to like keep us moving.
We need to re-sign Screwball. That's what we did.
They did.
Oh,
yeah,
did they?
Mm-hmm.
I thought they
1 year deal. He avoided arbitration, and they signed him. They signed a couple other guys too. Just a 1 year deal, just so they can sign him, and then they'll probably next year they'll give him that mega deal,
that max,
yeah. Which he deserves. If he can replicate what he did this year, then
chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. All right, fellas. So what topic do you want, guys? Do you guys want to start off for Jeremy? You said Christmas and New Year's break recap, goals for 2025. You want to start off with one of those, or you guys want to do millennial throwback?
I just put that in there just to see what I wanted to know what you guys did for like New Year's and for Christmas, because we haven't been back on since then. So just give us a little update of everything that's been going on.
Well,
yeah, you can start.
Shoot. Hey, it's still the same old for me. Just more work, and a lot more work. Mm-hmm. Evan, I think the last time we were on, you told me about that speakeasy.
Oh yeah.
So me and my girl, we went there for like our anniversary thing. We made like a whole day of it and everything like that. I put it on TikTok and everything.
That was sick, dude. That was awesome how y'all did that.
I appreciate that. That speakeasy was cool as hell, man. Especially the Christmas ones. We went there. We had a lot of fun. So much we started looking for more to go to. We booked 2 on the same day right after Christmas, because we do a thing where we do Christmas, then afterwards, everything is half off at all these stores or whatever. So we go out and start buying like the half off stuff, whether it's the cologne, bath sets, some Christmas stuff, everything like that. Did that. There was I forgot the names of them though, but like one was okay. It was like less Christmassy than I wanted it to be. Like I was expecting a big thing. Like the one you pointed us to, like that was top notch. Like I want all of them to be like that.
Paul, yeah, the one that it was the Paul that we went to last year. That's the one that Jeremy went to.
Mm.
Paul, there was a drink there that Paul had last year. He inhaled it in like 2.5 seconds.
Oh,
And he,
what was it?
The rim and everything.
It was the fucking. I forgot what it was called.
It was like the cookie. It was like a sugar cookie drink or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if they had that one. They had
But
some
it had
weird...
like all this shit around the rim of the cup, and I just
Oh no,
fucking...
I don't think we got that one.
Yeah.
They did have this like one like apple cider and apple vodka one that we had in the bag. It was like a slushy style too. Like we had 2 of those. Like it was a good time. Like those speakeasies, like I got to go out to some more of those as well too.
Is that considered a speakeasy or a pop-up bar?
Or pop-up. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's like the speakeasy was in the back, but yeah, a pop-up. There was another one that was like kind of Christmas vacation theme. It was okay. The drinks were a little overpriced though. I'm not gonna lie. They had one that was like $25 that came in this like sleigh type of thing, and it was like smoked cinnamon on top of it. It was weird.
How much of the drink was it? Like what? How much of the drink was it in there? Was it like that kind of like?
So like if you can imagine like the size of like a sleigh cup, the drink was probably not that much in there, but it was the highest, I guess, point of alcohol in the drink. That's why they priced it up that much, so like $20-$25.
Shit.
I know. So we skipped out on that one, but we did have some other drinks, and the food was okay. It wasn't what I was hoping for, but it's a new millennial age of,
So you don't go there for the food, you go there for the drinks.
I know you go there for the drinks. No, eat somewhere else before you get here, but that was cool. We had to make reservations for those two as well. I thought that was weird. And New Year's, like, hey, we just chilled in the house. We weren't trying to go out and do anything, so just celebrate it here, and then that's it. What about you guys?
Well, I mean, minus being sick, I still got the freaking cough. I don't know what the hell went around, but my wife and I
still going around.
Still going around. Yeah, I was on my ass for about 2 weeks. Christmas, got some photos of the Christmas tags.
You gotta share some.
That legend lives on. Yeah, I'll
share some on here.
All right. Here now. Hold on. Let's see here.
Yeah, those Christmas tags are legendary.
We need a good one, though. We need a good one.
All right, hold on.
Like that's a Christmas tradition I want to be a part of. Like,
Dude,
let me get in the family that does these tags.
Let's see here. Hold on. All right. Trying to do the most. We'll go. Hold on. Let's see here. Okay. All right.
Oh boy.
All right. So this one says, all right, 2, get on all fours, piss and shit in the backyard, sleep in the day bed, and remain in the cage when I'm not home. I'm sick of having a bitch ass husband. I want a 4th dog now. Bark, bark, motherfucker. From Brianna.
Amazing.
Was this for you or for the dog? Jeez.
Did Brie do that one?
No. So this is her sisters, right? So
okay.
Her sisters write all of the tags for everybody's
That's
gift.
right. Okay.
So they start taking notes pretty much like the day after Christmas, and it goes up until the next Christmas, and they write whatever they want.
I want to see this notebook. Like I feel like it's a big ass notebook that they're just writing shit down in all year.
We keep a plastic bag of years previously of all the tags. So this one, let me provide some context. So I think about a month ago, we had a water main break at our house that was right down the block, and we had no water for about 24 to 36 hours. So when I got home from work, I had to go to my in-laws' house so I could shower, right? And I used to be over my in-laws' house all the time when I were dating. So this one here says, 2, no, you can't shower here, you stupid stinky fuck. From the Highview upstairs bathroom that thought you were dead and gone forever, just like Gino, never returned.
Damn.
All right, now here's.
I think I throw the cat in that shit.
Right, for real.
What was the present inside the box afterwards? Like, here you go.
Was it a good present?
All right, so I got a few more here. 2, we almost went to 2 funerals that fateful day. From Mrs. E staring daggers at your ex while waitressing at Roman Village.
Wait, what?
It's amazing.
My ex works at Roman Village, and there was one time that my wife's family went to Roman Village, and they saw my ex, and they Facebook creep. Let's just put it that way.
I mean, that's normal.
That's normal.
Yeah, to be honest.
Let's see here. Okay, here we go. 2, I'm shocked you didn't hijack me, crash into a cloud, and total me like every car you enter. From your separate flight to Texas.
I need some explanation behind this one.
So my Stratus, no, my last car that I had, my Dodge Avenger, it was 7 years ago. I hit a patch of black ice on 94 and ended up wrecking it. And then I got fired from FedEx from having too many accidents. So that is a running gig now.
Dang.
Yeah.
How do you get fired from FedEx for having too many accidents?
I keep bumping into shit. There was one that was not my fault, though, because I was parked and someone came around the corner really quick and ran into the back, and it dented his vehicle. And he said, no, it's fine. I'll just leave. I said, no, I have to report this, because if it comes out later, I'm going to get screwed. So it was too many accidents in a short amount of time. So it was like partially my fault, and then just bad luck on one. So yeah.
I think I got to hear more stories about your FedEx accidents problems, man. Like, that would be good.
Good times. All right, here's another one. Let's see here. Okay, I can't say that one. I'll have to say.
Yes, you can.
Why?
No,
Why?
I can't.
Come on, say it.
No,
say
I
it.
really
It's
can't.
a safe place.
Can't.
Say
No,
it.
it's not. No, I'm not putting it
Say it.
You brought it up, so now you
2,
gotta say it.
you sure you don't want these new bowls before I end up tossing them? From Dan Z, thinking of a million different ways to beat your ass and silence you forever.
What?
So, context to that story. My wife and I were like going through stuff, and we had some old like dinner dishes or whatever. And I asked in front of my mother-in-law to my father-in-law, I say, hey, do you want these dishes? And then he looks at me because my mother-in-law likes stuff. And I asked it right in front of her, and he gave me this look like, why would you ask that in front of her? And then, I said, oh, never mind. And then she goes, what bowls? What bowls? What bowls? And she's like, starts asking me. And then Bree looks over at me and goes, why would you ask that in front of her? You know this. I'm like, yeah, I didn't think that one through. So there's that context. I'll send a photo of this one to you guys.
It must be bad then. You don't want to say it out loud.
Yeah, I'll send this. All right, here's another one. 2, it's clear you can never please your wife, but now you can never please your houses either. What can you do? From Livonia power outages and Westland water main break.
Yo, what? Too far.
All right, last one.
Bro.
Last one. 2, if it was a failure the first time, why would it work the second time? And don't even think about asking Mr. Mitten MMA for advice either. From Speak Your Piece and Broken Millennials podcast.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
What did I do?
We didn't do. How did we get into this?
Telling you, man, everybody catches strays.
Man,
We didn't do anything.
I didn't do shit.
Was the gift at least nice? Hell, like, what did we get you?
Right. All the gifts were nice, obviously, but like I'm saying, like this shit gets pretty intense. Let's just put it that way. So I'll send this next one here. Let's see. Where'd it go?
Paul, what about you, man? How was your Christmas, New Year's?
It was good, man. We Christmas, I went to a couple places. Went to her her family's house in the afternoon, and then we chilled at like brunch kind of deal. Then we went to my family's house for dinner, and it was good. And then for New Year's we hung out with Evan and Bree and John and Brian, and we chilled and watched the bullshit. But other than that, in between that, I was dealing with the plague, and still am kind of, but not really dealing with it. It's just more like a lingering, like, because now it's cold and just dealing with like a stupid ass cough and shit. But
that's what I'm fucking saying. This cough is ridiculous.
But yeah, other than that,
y'all got that smoker's cough,
right?
Paul and I used to smoke, and he used to smoke Cowboy Killers, aka Marlboro Reds.
Oh yeah.
All right, I just sent you guys the Christmas tag.
I see it. I'm having so much trouble trying to decipher this. What the
Jesus Christ.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't understand what happened.
All right, so I got
in the cleanest way possible. Can you explain this?
So someone ended up rear-ending my Jeep Renegade. It was that first kind of I don't want to say like first snowfall, but you remember when everything was kind of like glazed over with ice?
Yeah.
It was a Friday night, and I literally just left my in-laws' house. It was right around the corner. And I think I don't know if I told you guys this, but I was at the stop sign and I saw this car coming up behind me, and the roads were pretty much ice, all freaking ice. And this car was coming up behind me. I look up and they ended up rear-ending me, right? So it caused a dent in my trunk because my trunk kind of lifts up like this way, and there's a button underneath it. And this girl had a Cadillac CTS, and the Cadillac car kind of comes to a point, so it created like a dent in my trunk door, and she didn't brake. And when I got out, my wife and I were so pissed because she didn't brake. Obviously, everybody knows if it's icy out, you don't brake. And you gotta pump the brakes. You don't just step on the brakes, right? Mm-hmm. And we're so pissed. I get her information, and then she hands me her license. Her license is vertical, first and foremost. So I'm like,
shit.
And then she goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry. This isn't my first accident. This is only my first accident in this car." I'm like, "Oh, are you kidding me?" And it's this 19-year-old Arabic girl with a 2024 Cadillac CTS. Yeah. So that tag.
So awesome. It's awesome tag.
Provides context.
It makes sense now. You got it.
Yeah. Yep. So there you go. So I didn't want to say that.
But still, it's not that bad.
It's not that
as bad. Won't you explain it?
Yeah, it's not that bad, but
it's funny.
It's bad enough. And there's been ones in the past that have been so bad that I can't. They will never see the light of day.
You can send those to me.
I will not.
I got some memes that should be like sequestered by the U.S. government in here. So you send me those. Sure we all do. You send me those, I'll send you a couple of those.
Paul, I still have your one where it's the Jesus hanging on the cross one.
Oh.
I still have that one.
Bro, I got some wild shit. Like I got some that like if I send you it, it will like question what you think of me as a person. Kind of why do you still have that in your phone? Like kind of deal. Like so like yeah. I only show those to the people who can appreciate a very dark meme.
Oh, well, that's me right here. So
yeah. But like there's dark and then there's Wesley Snipes. Like there's dark. So yeah. It's not really proud. It's not really my proudest moment, but I have a couple of them.
There are some memes that it's just like are completely fucked up, and you feel, and after you're done cracking up, you look at yourself and you're like, "Am I really this bad of a person?"
This one's fucking gold.
He sent me this one.
Yeah, Jesus, you wild, bro. You wild.
Oh yeah. Fuck off.
I probably won't be able to come again for like 3 more days. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I just got to know what day you sent this on. Did you send this on Jesus' birthday?
No. Sure didn't.
All right, fellas. Let's do a millennial throwback. So for millennial throwback, Paul had the great idea of each of our top 5 favorite 90s and 2000s athletes.
Doesn't matter what
Obviously,
sport.
whatever sport.
Yeah.
Whatever sport, whatever. So, Paul, what are your top 5?
Okay, well, obviously you got Michael Jordan. That's like my number one. Will always be a number one. You got Kobe. You got Steve Eiserman. Darren McCarty.
D-Mac?
Toss up between Undertaker and Stone Cold, so I'm gonna put those in both as wrestling for my wrestling soul. Yes, the Undertaker / Stone Cold.
Is that your 4 or 5?
That's my 5 and 5A. So
Okay.
MJ.
So what was number
MJ,
4?
MJ, Kobe, D-Mac, Steve Eiserman, and then Undertaker, Stone Cold.
I mean, mine is similar as well too.
Okay.
No particular order. MJ's got to be number 1 for me. So MJ, Kobe, non-popular pick in opinion, Dennis Rodman. I gotta throw Dennis in there. I gotta throw Dennis in there, and then it's Stone Cold and The Rock rounding it out.
Before he went drag or after he went drag?
I think after, because that's when he started switching up with the hair.
Dang.
Like I like the
like
hair
when he's on
thing.
The Bulls?
Huh?
Like when he was on the Bulls?
Yeah. So like the hair thing was big with me, like the green, wild, crazy hair. I always wanted to dye my hair like that when I was a kid too. So it was like, yo, this is cool.
All right. I'm gonna say number 1, Kobe. I'll say this is Kobe's number 1. That's but the 2 through 5 are gonna be interchangeable. Number 2, Vlad Konstantinov. Number 3, I'm gonna say Rip Hamilton has come to mind. I had 2 Rip Hamilton jerseys. I had the red one and then I had the blue one. Number 4. Ooh, all right. Mike Vick.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Mike Vick, like 04 Madden, like cheat code Mike Vick. Number 5.
Gotta go with his tight end now.
Oh yeah, Crumpler. Number 5, Rey Mysterio.
Booyaka.
Yeah.
I forgot about Ray. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Those are the ones. Those were there's probably like I could probably maybe do like 2 or 3 more, but those were kind of like the big ones for me. Yeah, I'm cool with that list.
That's fair. Like I completely forgot about Rey Mysterio. Damn.
Yep. I mean, because he only pops out like twice a year now. maybe.
He's doing the LWO shit, so
yeah.
There's supposed to be a big match between him and Pentagon coming up soon. That it probably is going to be top notch.
You guys want to continue on the athlete trail? Paul, you mentioned the NFL coach firing cycle.
Black Monday.
So obviously we got Antonio Pierce.
Antonio Pierce
right there with the my Memphis accent. Antonio Pierce. And then we got Saints.
Dennis Allen.
Gerard Mayo from the Patriots.
Yep. Then
Tennessee.
Chicago, right?
Yep. Chicago. Then you got Tennessee.
Jets.
Yep.
Tennessee. I feel like there's
Browns, I think. No.
They're the
Browns. They announce them?
Let's go. NFL head coach opening.
It should be the Browns, but
I mean, it should be.
New England, Jacksonville Jaguars. That's
Jacksonville.
What
it was. Oh, yep.
Let's see here. I'm just trying to find this. Yeah, Patriots, Jacksonville, Bears, Jets, Raiders, Saints. Raiders. No Giants though, right? They're keeping
him for some reason.
For whatever
they're keeping him because the GM is a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like there's only 6, right? And then
as of right now.
As of right now. So Aaron Glenn.
Then you got playoffs, and then
Aaron Glenn interviewed with the Saints. He interviewed with the Saints. He declined the Patriots.
Who did?
Aaron Glenn.
Aaron Glenn, yeah.
Yeah, which is smart of him.
Would you want to go to that shit show?
Hell no.
They got the number 1 pick though, right?
Yes. No, Tennessee.
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 I think they have 2, right? I think Patriots are right there, like in the top 3.
I think they're top 3.
I'm not too sure. I have to look again.
And also Giants, Tennessee, and the Patriots had like the same record. I believe.
So they're saying for the Patriots, best. This is from SportsIllustrated.com. They're saying best fits for the Patriots: Mike Vrabel, Ben Johnson, Brian Flores, Bill O'Brien, Josh McDaniels.
It's gonna be Mike Vrabel. It's gonna be Mike Vrabel.
Really?
Yeah, because he's the legend there, and he's actually can get a team to a playoffs. He's done that multiple times. He's had success doing it, and he has success on the fucking Titans. So they had nobody. They had Ryan Tannehill as his quarterback most of the time. So it's like, he didn't really have anybody. He had a good defense. That's what Vrabel's known for, obviously. So he knows he can provide them with a good defense. So it's a shoe-in, I think, for them to sign him.
Do you think Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn are going to be gone?
Aaron Glenn for sure.
Yeah, AG for sure.
I don't know about Ben Johnson. I'm not really sold on it yet. That he wants to go.
I think Ben Johnson. He's just going to put out feelers.
I feel like here's a scenario. I feel like if we win the Super Bowl, they're both gone. And then I feel like if we don't, one of them is gone.
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
Yeah, I see Aaron Glenn gone regardless, and Ben Johnson. If we don't win, he stays at least one more year. If we win, they're both gone.
Yeah,
that's fair.
It sucks to see,
which sucks because fuck, man. But yeah,
all good things.
We'll get somebody else.
Yeah, I'm more.
Because then.
I'm more concerned with the offense being in shambles rather than the defense.
Yeah. The thing is, though, once they do go, I think people will jump at the bit to get to us because of what we have and what all the players. So I don't think we'll be, we'll have a good high profile like lineup. For coaches trying to get in.
I think we'll get good candidates.
Especially working with Dan Campbell, like fuck, man, he's going to win. If he doesn't win Coach of the Year, people are going to fucking riot.
People are saying Kevin O'Connell's going to win. I'm like,
bitch.
I mean, he's the top two right now.
We beat him twice, and about to be,
Kevin O'Connell doesn't make sense to me.
Like, get the fuck out of
here. I can tell you.
No, I think it's got to be Dan Campbell, especially with all the injuries we've had, and still going number one,
stomping Vikings 31-9.
Yeah, like
it's a popularity contest. Like it's a popularity contest, and national public media does not care a whole lot about the Lions just because they think this is once again a flash in the pan. This is just an okay season that we're having. It's pretty good, but can you continuously keep this up? Your franchise track record proves otherwise. So now it's like we have to sit here and prove ourselves for 3, 4, 5 years. That like, all right, this is a good, decent organization.
Yeah, like a Cinderella season. So, but I'm enjoying what the Lions have now while I possibly can. I'm soaking it up as much as I can now. So I just need to see a Super Bowl win once in my entire life. Like we saw like Michigan.
Oh, here we go.
Saw Michigan win one in my lifetime, so that's great, right? I saw the Red Wings in my lifetime. I need to see Lions and Tigers win one in my lifetime.
We saw State way back in 2000. Talk about a millennial throwback.
Yeah, for real. I was 10. I was this many.
Okay. We're coming up. We're on the rise.
Oh yeah,
just give us some time. Just give us some time.
Boom.
Just give us some time. Just give us some time.
You speak
of? Like 6-6? Make a bowl game?
Y'all go to a bowl game?
We'll be better than 6-6.
Did y'all go to a bowl game this year?
That's a come up.
We did not go to a bowl game.
Oh, you didn't go to a bowl. Okay, so you didn't beat Bama again?
Paul, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, Bama beat themselves. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. But you didn't beat Bama again?
No, we did not.
You didn't beat Bama at all.
No,
you mean Jalen?
You've never beat Bama. Okay.
No.
Okay. So to make sure.
Look like
no. Hopefully Bryce Underwood works out for you guys. Hopefully he does.
He might. He might not.
Yeah. For all that money, he better work out.
No shit. Yeah, as long as he doesn't, stab somebody in the goddamn, walk in through the fucking tunnel like, some people do.
What? Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yo, you better milk out your basketball team too while Izzo's still around. Otherwise, you guys.
Hey, MSU basketball, we going to the ship.
Maybe.
They're looking solid this year, man. That's all I can say. Like, it's a good year.
You can't talk to me about college basketball because I don't give a fuck.
College basketball is probably the one sport that I don't.
It goes water polo, college basketball for me. Like
no one cares about college basketball until March gets here. That's the only time when people give a shit about college basketball.
Yeah,
and even then, I don't give a shit. Like fuck that shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
remember last year you guys were talking about we had Michigan had that fucking one good player. I was like, huh? Who? I'm like, I don't.
Hunter Dickerson.
Yeah, who's now in fucking Kansas.
Sure, I don't keep track of that shit. I don't give a fuck. The last time I gave a fuck is when Michigan potentially could have gone and win when we got
Trey Burke.
Sure.
Oh yeah, the Trey Burke years.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
Who did we lose against? Was it Louisville?
Yep.
Yeah. That was in the Final Four.
That was the year. Wasn't that the year that Kevin Ware broke his leg in half? Or the year after?
I'm not sure.
Say.
Fucking leg went like this. Like one of it was like bone sticking out, leg down here.
When I think of like broken legs, I think of Paul George.
Paul George.
Remember when he broke his leg?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, that was 2013.
I think of that, Kevin Ware, and then now I think of Aiden. Fucking shit.
Kevin Ware was in 2013.
Alex Smith, that's another leg injury.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was another injury that
Someone's in my house. I'm like, who the fuck's in my house?
all right, you guys want to talk wild card?
I was listening out there. I'm like, who the fuck's in my house?
Wait, what?
I think it's my niece. I'm in her. I don't know. Now I hear somebody else laughing with Jackson. I'm like, who the fuck is in my house?
Who's in here? Who's in?
Who that there?
Who that is?
Announce yourself.
Wait, you gonna be like, who that over there?
Paul, you gotta limp out of there, like hold your back and be like, keep that down out there.
You better quiet down out there.
Yeah, go quiet down now.
Interrupting my show.
You gotta hold like a slipper. You gotta go like quiet down now.
Go on and get.
Go now, get.
Go get.
Go get.
All right, let's do wild card. Wild card.
What's that?
What are you wiping my seat off?
All right.
Yeah, let's do that wild card.
Let's do that wild card shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, play boys. You got the first game today. Chargers, Texans.
You look like a sleazy broker that's like trying to do some backdoor bets in an alley.
I got plus 100 on
Odds on the Chargers right now. Come on, man.
give me a 3-leg parlay in the Texans.
Don't do a parlay. Do it.
Do it.
Who's the
Yeah,
favorite?
the Texans
Chargers are minus three favorites. Over unders 41.5.
For who?
Chargers are the favorites by 3.
I guess the Texans.
Yeah. Over unders 41.5.
Oh, Chargers gonna win that for sure.
Yeah, give me the Chargers easily. Yeah. I don't know what happened to Texans to Houston. Like they just seem to fall off that second half of the season. Like I don't know, but they look strong to start.
We beat them, they've gotten shit after that.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Once
they
we
were
beat
never
them,
really a good fourth quarter team.
No,
They couldn't close any game out. What was their record?
let me see.
10-7, 11.
Chargers are 11-6. Texans are 10-7.
Okay, so not bad, but all right.
Still, I'm impressed with how Harbaugh's handling this team. Like first year out the gate, like yo, they look solid.
It helps when you got talent and you got Justin Herbert as your quarterback too.
I mean, really though, they don't really have. They got McConkey as a receiver.
I love Lad McConkey, man.
Yeah,
That is my guy.
You love McCock?
What?
Huh? But past that, they don't really have like anybody on the offense. Defense are stacked, but yeah, offense.
Quentin Johnson,
huh?
Quentin Johnson, J.K. Dobbins, like
Dobbins is one knee break away from fucking ruining his career. Okay, the dude's had 3 ACL surgeries.
Who's the running back that just got injured for like the 18th time, like the last 3 years? Who was it?
Talking about Gus Edwards or something?
No, it wasn't Gus Edwards. Shit.
CMC, like he's always hurt. It seems like
CMC,
now
he's a walking bruise.
He's the OG Trinidad.
Dang, who was it? Was it the Ravens running back? It wasn't J.K. Dobbins, was it?
Well, he's on the Chargers now.
But he did end up getting hurt for like 2 games. So
no, but he's out for the season again.
Speaking of being out for the season again, Deshaun Watson tore his Achilles again.
Are you serious?
Yeah, again.
So he obviously in October he injured it. Then this past Thursday he re-injured it. So now his whole 2025 year might be in jeopardy. So that $250 million guaranteed didn't really turn out for them, did they? If they don't get rid of him, they don't cut him, that's like the stupidest thing.
I would rather take the debt, like the
You got to take the
Like,
dead
do
cap
what the
on, though.
Broncos did with Russell Wilson and just fucking eat
just
it.
eat it.
Yeah.
Just
like you fucked up.
That's so terrible.
You gave someone who frequents massage parlors a chance, and yeah.
Hey, what's wrong with frequenting massage parlors? I mean, what? Moving on. Anywho, Steelers Ravens, guys.
A good spot for Deshaun would probably be Dallas. Him and Jerry could get along very well together.
God, you imagine the fucking shit show. Man,
Jerry Jones and Deshaun Watson caught
yeah,
outside
but
massage
where
parlor.
would Dak go?
Or
you can't get rid of
Deshaun
Dak.
Watson to the Patriots, so him and Robert Kraft can hang out.
Ew,
They
gross.
can discuss the best massage parlors.
Gross.
Speaking of fuckboy shit.
Speaking
Steelers Ravens.
Ooh, that's a good one. Ravens a good one.
Ravens
this is
are
no
9.5.
question.
I'm
Ravens.
telling you right now. I'm going to tell you right now my way too early Super Bowl picks. Was that really way too early? Ravens, Lions.
I would love to see that to happen, but once again, I said this before, some fuckery is going to happen, and Kansas City is going to end up in the Super Bowl once again against us because Goodell just wants to somehow, some way promote it that, the Chiefs could be a three-peat.
Yeah. But I want
It's
the
in
Ravens.
NFL script.
Ravens,
in the
Lions.
script.
I like that though. Ravens and Lions. I would like
I'm
that.
kind
Would
of
be a good
scared because we notoriously are not good with Lamar, but I mean, this could be the year.
But Lamar's also notoriously not good in the playoffs as well.
And
Bad too.
also we'll get Aiden back. Because he said if we make it to the Super Bowl, he will be there.
He just said get there. That's
in
it.
any kind of a capacity that he
But-
is in there.
But you had Anzalone come back, and he was a game changer for us. Just having him back.
Someone else
was
is coming
huge.
back this week too, along with Montgomery. I forgot who, but somebody else
Is
is
it
getting
McNeil?
off injury. I think Raymond. Maybe?
Khalif Raymond came back with Anzalone.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah, he came
Somebody
back.
else though, along with Montgomery, for the divisional is cleared, so that helps.
Was it Carlton Davis?
No,
Davis is out for the
He
season.
broke his jaw.
Rest of
He
the season,
motherfucker
yeah,
come
he's
back.
Yeah.
Go like this the whole game. Like, fuck that.
Plus, he's going to drop hella weight because he can't eat anything.
Right. Sit through a straw.
Dude, you can only drink so many protein shakes.
Kanye West through the wire.
Right.
All right, so we all got Ravens for that game.
Oh yeah.
All right. Broncos, Bills.
Bills.
I got
I'm
Bills.
going with the Bills,
You're too
but
fucking good.
Broncos are
Broncos to win
sneaky.
because I don't want to see the Bills in the playoffs or have a potential Bills Super Bowl.
Well, their test is if they can get through Baltimore, then they can go to Super Bowl. That's my thing. And Josh Allen is fucking good. So
Yeah. So we all got Bills on that one. Yeah, or no, Jeremy, you got Broncos, right?
No, I'm going with the Bills, but I'm just saying right now, Broncos are sneaky. That might be like the biggest upset this weekend.
that'd be crazy.
Alrighty.
I have another sneaky upset pick too.
Do tell.
Packers over the Eagles.
Ew,
Jalen Hurts is coming back. He'll be out of concussion protocol.
Yeah, he was full participant in practice on Friday.
Is Jordan
Thursday.
Love playing?
Mhm.
Is Jordan Love playing?
Yeah, he's playing.
Okay.
Watson's out. Watson's out.
Yeah, he's out for the year. Christian Watson's out.
But that's my upset pick.
Eagles are 5.5 favorites.
Just picking it.
Yeah, I do feel like the Eagles are kind of a little bit vulnerable right now.
They're iffy.
Yeah, so I think
They're still fucking really good, and I don't want to see them either.
right.
But Packers have proven that they can sneak some shit by. So
Yeah, so we'll see. So Eagles, Paul's going Packers. I'm going for the Packers just because I don't want to see the Eagles. That's the biggest threat to us. So I don't want to see the Eagles.
I'm going Eagles.
I'm gonna go with Packers just for the simple fact I don't want to see the Eagles, but I wouldn't be surprised if Eagles won.
No, I'm not surprised either. But that's
Yeah.
my.
Give me
All
the
right.
Eagles.
Commanders, Buccaneers.
It's a crapshoot for that one, man.
This is my upset alert right here.
Buccaneers are 3-point favorites.
You think the Commanders are gonna do it?
The Commanders somehow, some way, Jaden Daniels caps off his rookie season with a playoff wild card win.
That would be a nice story. He gets his first playoff win in his rookie year, but after that, I don't see him
like doing much else.
Yeah,
I think. Win. Yeah, it's gonna be Buccaneers. I think.
Yeah,
Baker is doing some shit, man. He's doing good.
Yeah, respect to Baker though.
I'm going Commanders. I'll go Commanders on that. I want to see that story happen. I like Jaden Daniels, but I wouldn't be surprised if Bucks pull some stuff out. All right, last one. We got Vikings Rams.
They got moved.
Monday, January 13th. Monday, January 13th. Vikings are 3-point favorites.
Yeah, they're playing in Arizona because they moved it out of Cali because of the wildfires that's going on over there. At the what's Arizona's stadium called? State Farm?
I think so. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they had some shit going on with them in Cali. That's why they Like the insurance company that wouldn't pay for everyone's home fires right now. You're moving the game to a stadium named after them.
Yeah, awesome. State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Yep.
Yeah.
A
little sketchy there, NFL.
Yeah. So Vikings Rams.
Oh man,
that's a real toss-up, man.
Rams. I'm gonna go Rams because I think Sam Darnold's going to shit the bed again.
Really?
But I don't know, man.
All right. I don't want to say shit the bed.
So the thing that's crazy is why I picked the Rams is because we gave them bulletin board material when Dan Campbell said to O'Connell, "We'll see you in 2 weeks." Rams were pissed off, so they just gave him motivation that they shouldn't have gave him, and yeah, I think the Rams are gonna win. They're too good anyways right now. They're full strength almost. They got Williams, Cup, and fucking Nakua healthy. So, and Stafford being Stafford. Amen.
It'll be a good game. I think it'll be a good game, but Sam Darnold needs to. I don't think he needs to be like on point, but he needs to play good. He needs to play decent.
Well, they won't have nobody to shut down Jefferson like we did. So
yeah, Jefferson's going to be wide open as well as Addison. So,
yep.
We'll see.
I want the Rams to win, but it's gonna be the Vikings, I think, too.
This is literally a coin flip, but give me the Rams on this one. Tell Kelly to bring her ass back to Detroit so we can boo her again.
I don't know. I'm torn on this one. I don't really have a. Dang, I'm torn. I'm gonna go Vikings. I feel like it's gonna be like a 24-21 type of game.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be a shootout. There's no way it's gonna be a shootout, but
it might be.
It might. Yeah, that might be a shootout. To be honest,
it's gonna be
defenses.
It's gonna be a 3-point game. They're gonna cover. They're gonna cover the spread.
Okay.
Let's put it that way. So, yeah, but yeah, I think that's it for the wild card. I can do one. Am I the asshole? And then I got a roll bounce.
Yeah, that's what I was suggesting. That you want to do one. Am I the asshole? And we can get out of here.
Yes, sir. All right, I got one here. Oh, all right, Paul, bear with me on this one. This one's a little bit of a long one.
Strap in.
Strap in. We're going for a ride. All right. 26.
Broncos Nation.
Am I the asshole for kicking my sister out of my house after 5 months?
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree. Done.
That was quick.
See you later.
Damn, I, 26 female, was kicked out of my house by my mom in July 24. My sister Rachel, 34 female, and I decided to become housemates. Rachel lives in another city and rarely visits, so it felt like I was living alone, which I loved. Her and I were in the midst of ironing out the living situation with my other sister, Hoops, 31 female, started crashing on my couch, but also hinted she might want to move in permanently.
Her sister's name is Hoops.
That seemed, yeah.
Like from Rock of Love Hoops?
Like Flavor of Love Hoops? Like
Well,
used
yeah,
to date
Flavor of
Shaq?
Love, yeah.
Yeah, used to date Shaq Hoops? Yeah.
Yeah.
Problem. She had quit her job. I told her she needed to talk to Rachel as well, get a job, and help out. Hoops only told Rachel and mom she needed a break, not that she intended to move in. Began at my place in August and would bring friends over without telling me. She even bought a bed to put in the room that was supposed to be mine without discussing it. One day she brought over a friend and told her just to stay over without asking. I talked to Hoops about how uncomfortable this made me, and she got to saying, "But I know them. Am I supposed to ask for permission?" The behavior continued with just a minor adjustment, but eventually she started having sleepover anyway. As time went on, she stopped helping with house chores and leaving her own. I had to call her to wake up while I was at work or traveling whenever the housekeeper came because she would sleep till the afternoon and wouldn't answer her phone or the door. This had went on for 2 months. When I messaged her about it and that it needed to stop, she sent a thumbs up emoji and said she didn't sleep well because of construction noises. Barely anything changed even after that. She would sleep over at a friend's without even sending me a message to let me know and only did when she wanted money. Whenever I asked about her job search, it felt like pulling teeth, and I told her she needed to contribute financially, especially when with Rachel moving out now. The final straw came when I left a new bidet spray outside of the bathroom and a trash bag that was filling up in the kitchen for 2 days to see take initiative and handle it. She didn't. When I pointed it out, she got defensive, claiming she didn't see it and I can ask nicely. I snapped, telling her she wasn't pulling her weight, and she responded by accusing me of treating her like a maid. That's when I told her to move back in with our mom. We went back and forth with her accusing me of showing my true colors and claiming I was looking for any excuse to kick her out, knowing she was trying to figure things out. I told her she moved out of her own I told her she moved out of her own will from mom's and can easily go back. I told her to leave the apartment key behind. She didn't, so I told her she had the weekend to return it or I'd be changing the locks. Over the span of 5 months, I gave her around $3,000 just for personal expenses, not counting food and consumables. I feel like I put up with a lot, was patient, and she pushed me over the edge. Yet to my sister, mom says we're both at fault. So Reddit, and am I the asshole?
What?
Great, Paul, you're awake. All right, so since you missed it, right? Am I the asshole?
Shit.
Fantastic.
Well,
All right.
Oh,
I
I mean, I
think she's
feel
an
like the
asshole.
sister. I don't think she's in the wrong. She was very patient with her sister, like all the money and everything expensive, and like it's your sister, so it's family, so you're a little bit lenient with things. But yeah, just ask if you're trying to have company stay and sleep over for some time period, just
right.
out of respect. Like it's not your house.
Yeah, Paul, that reminds me of your previous living situation
Oof.
in Lincoln Park.
Oof.
Yeah, that
Oof.
all of what I was reading that I was picturing the same exact thing.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So Paul has personal experience with this. So I don't think that person's the asshole because I would be pissed too. I would do the exact same thing as like leave little stuff to see if they actually do it. I would that would be me to a T. So I don't think they're an asshole.
I think we've all had an asshole roommate at one point in time.
Yep.
Yeah, my brother, when I lived at my mom's house, my brother, he is a messy person, and it drove me crazy. He would leave shit everywhere, and there would be sometimes that I would just throw it on his bed, and like, look, if you're gonna have your shit everywhere, fucking keep it in your room, dude. I'm tired of looking at this stuff.
And throw it on the ground.
Yeah. So, fellas, do we got anything else?
No, I think that's it.
All right. So, all right, everybody.
Go and do your drug deals. Damn it.
All right. Great episode.
So that powder.
I'm gonna go shovel that powder, that white.
I need that white girl, Christina.
Evan the Snowman.
Chill.
That actually used to be my old Xbox gamer tag. It was Snowman175.
Oh my god,
dude! I know. I used to be on a big Jeezy kick back in high school.
That's an understatement.
Yeah, any mixtape I can get my hands on.
Dog.
You were a Jeezy fiend over there, man.
I was, still am. But yeah, another great episode, fellas. So this is the latest edition of Broken Millionaires podcast. Follow us on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. Hopefully, TikTok does not get banned on January 19th.
Probably.
So we'll see how that one goes. But for now, follow us on TikTok, Broken Millionaires podcast. Make sure you guys are tuning in every single week. We are on Spotify, and we are working on our way to debut on Apple Music as well. Gentlemen, thanks for another great episode today. So, yeah, see y'all later.
Peace.